All right, let's try this again.
She said, my love is like a flower. I'm trying to get you over. You like love sour, then you should come try my poison. She said, I grew up in the garden of Eden, and ever since then, my lying eyes are deceiving. Man, there must be something wrong, 'cause I can feel her crawling around in my chest. And every time I try to pick her apart, she wraps herself around my neck. This girl.
Okay, let's try this again. Hey guys, what's up? Hey Rooster. I'm over here doing a base build this morning. Finishing up a base build that I started a long time ago. You guys should remember this. So we're actually on the second floor now, and I'm intending to speed through the rest of this build. All right, I am facing the correct way, facing the microphone, because facing the microphone is always better than facing away. But let's see where we can get with this. I'm not going to share my screen. I need to kind of lock it in, because, I mean, there's so much to do. But I got my coffee. It's another snowy day with wet, clingy snow. Type of snow that irritates and doesn't want to be fluffy or pretty. Its entire reason of being is to irritate the heck out of me personally, because I'm taking it personally. All right, and I have untangled myself. I mean, I really should get on the whole wireless situation, but I like wired because it's solid. What can I say? I like solid. Okay, we got a back wall here that doesn't make sense. I'm trying to measure out from the side walls. So you know what? Let me just toss up a back wall, and we'll figure out some of the rest of this, the actual measurements later. Because on some of the instructions that you have, they really don't make a lot of sense, because these guys can use like a lot of bricks, and it's ridiculous. They have infinite bricks. I mean, they'll literally tell you when you're building to mock that you may have to go and buy extra bricks, and I would hate to see some of these builders' basements. Yep. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a nice wide view. I got my my interceptor over here. Flew all the way over. I could have taken the bus, but you know what? Flying around is fun sometimes. And I actually only flew over here because I had driven the land speeder over, and then decided, hey, you know what? Let me just get some Imperial stuff going on. What they need is an Imperial hotel. You know, the troopers come in and they hang out, and you know they have a good time. They have a good time, because good times can be had. All right, we are going to start from the front and work our way back, because we got sixes. I'm not sure if my wife is talking. Hold on a second. Are you talking to me?
Were you calling me at 4:30 in the morning?
I was calling you?
The lobby?
Oh my God. Did you see a package in the lobby?
I didn't stop at the lobby.
Okay, I'll have to go down. We may have had a delivery this morning, so I have to go check that out.
That traffic, you have to walk here to school in the morning. It is like, you left early and you barely got there at 8:30.
Got it. All right, so we got 6 in. Why is there 6 in here? Doesn't make any sense. All right, I just want to find the edge. The inside edge. So once again, another wall. Now, one of the biggest problems I found with the mock was that it didn't have a back wall. So I actually had to go and tear up a whole bunch of walls that I had placed down just so we could have walls that made sense. Okay, seriously? What the heck is going on here? Is it 8? It's a 12. Okay. 12 all the way out to gray. So, push in 1. Start from here. 1, 2. And there. Okay, so now we have that. We have this. And that can come all the way out. Excuse me while I figure myself out. Base building is always so different than your regular building. Seriously? Mr. Black, how long have you been on this morning? Oh. Okay, so it's your fault then. I just got a server. I got server restart. It says in 6 minutes. Are you sure you've only been on that long? I mean, I actually managed to get a full night of sleep for once. The dog did not wake up too early. She woke up at regular time and then decided to bug me. But at least that was regularly scheduled bugging.
No package.
She's a little excitable. I mean, so excitable. So excitable that she ran outside. She did her business. At least I thought she did her business. And then she came trotting back inside, only to turn around and go back outside again. It's very confusing. Oh, no, not even playing. She was just so hyped up. All right, so we are laying down the floors. I'm gonna have to do the same thing to the other side as well, but we're gonna focus on this section right now because we have so much going on. Why is that a 5? Oh no, that's not a 5. That's not a 5. Chill out, relax. It's all good, all gravy. All right, let me get the friendly neighborhood up and put that in here. We got 1, 2, 3, so that's a 6 space in here. Okay, and then a single. Oh, this is gonna be fun. I have to figure out the most effective way to do this without costing too much. Because if I can do it with, I don't have any 6 pieces that are, hold on. In Frightful Furnishings. Not Frightful Furnishings, Haunted House. What's the next piece? Do we have, nope. What about Fortnite Festival? Do we have a 6? A 6 by 6. That's not quite what I need. Unless we have a 6 by 6 that goes up. 6 by 6 could possibly do it because we'll break it up into the sections that I need, because I need a 12 section. All right, let me see. If we do, sorry guys, I got to do this planning so that I can build efficiently here. Otherwise, it's going to get very expensive very quickly. We're going to hit complexity like nothing. The amount of stuff I have to put down on the floor, 1, 2, is stupid. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you want to try to do like a mock build, go to rebrickable.com and you'll see some really good models. But just bear in mind that they use as many bricks as they can. Yeah, well, thankfully, they actually give you a count. They tell you how many they're going to be working with. So you have a good idea immediately of how big a ship is going to be, or how big your your base is going to be. So I was actually looking at the one of the. I've been trying to get a good Gazanti class build because the one from the Lego store is a little small, and all the ones that I've been finding are like 400 pieces. Then there's like 800 pieces. The biggest one I was able to find was like 1600. But then I came across one. Oh, there we are. My microphone just went weird just now. Tell me that you can hear me. I have no idea. I have no idea what just happened. All right. We need a server reset. So, are you going to come to the lobby, sir? Or do I have to drag you out? Okay, no dragging this morning. Had a little bit of fun yesterday with the LAAT. Mr. Black was messing around with cannons, because he's building Boom Alley. So went back to Star Wars World, the other Star Wars world, and was trying to mess around to see what kind of effect we can get with the cannons, because I'm trying to set up the shot of one of the ships just exploding. It's for one of the pieces that we're going to be doing in a little bit. And I wanted the ship just to explode. So I thought, you know what, let's just set up a ship above and aim all these cannons down to one spot and shoot it. But that was a failed experiment, because when the cannonballs come down, they don't even come down as like a mixed mass of scattered cannonballs. It's like all over the place, man. Doesn't matter if you fire them all at once or not. It's just like confetti of cannonballs all hitting at different times. So even though you have a barrage, the barrage is not really doing that much. Plus, cannonballs have been nerfed. They're so weak. It's like...
Put this away, Evan? Did Evan put this away?
Oh. I'll come fix it. Anyway, yeah, I did something bad. I have to go fix it for my wife. Yeah. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, barrage of cannonballs. They've nerfed them. It's like shooting a pistol at someone right now. A flintlock. That's how bad it is. Well, for me, at least. Okay, come on. I should have built this on top of one of the villages. But they didn't have any proper villages in the desert, which was kind of weird. Okay, I think we can actually start on this side. Do we have this? All right. And I am frozen, waiting for Mr. Black to enter the world. Okay, he should be in now. Here we go. Yep. I was just explaining about the boom barrels and the cannons. You know how? Okay, I didn't say a thing about boom barrels. It was all about the cannons. But yeah, it's terrible. I mean, you expect if you even get hit by a cannonball, it's gonna do some serious damage. But nope. Alright, so I'm just gonna use these panels on the outside here. I was thinking about just replacing the middle pieces with these guys, because I like the look of the grate instead of the smooth. So I have some design choices to make here. Design choices to make. Decision choices. A decision choice is the same thing. It's redundant. I'm hilarious. Yes. Yes. Terrible. Okay. Okay. So we need to take this around the corner. So let's measure in how many. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. That is really okay. So it does start from here, but on the inside edge or the outside edge? Inside edge. I swear, putting down the floors is one of the most time-consuming things, but it ends up being worth it. I'm using the wrong piece. These floors actually make sure that you stay on track. That's the only reason that I'm making the effort. I have found them to be useful. If you want a quick visual reference of where you are, it's a color coding on Lego builds. It keeps you in track, on point. And I'm frozen. Nope, not frozen anymore. There we go. Anyway, the color coding is there for a reason, and you can go ahead and ignore the color coding all you want, but you will suffer for it. Just saying. Now I've got a Mandalorian in my head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To his great shame, Mr. Black still has not seen the Mandalorian. I'm not going to shame him or anything, but I will. He's just not as interested in TV and pop culture as much as the rest of us are. Your batteries died just when I was starting to oh, I can't swear. What's the word I'm looking for here? What's a nice way to say talking trash? There we go. Yeah, I was talking trash. And your battery's still dead. Not cool, man. Alright, let's see where this is supposed to start. So it comes out to the inside. There. Okay, so I think we might be in good shape. Gotta kind of wonder where a lot of this is going. It's like, I'm just going to skip ahead a little bit to see where we are. Oh, I like that. It doesn't go straight, so I gotta go and rejig that. It goes around it. Nice lines, nice lines. Man, we really need the angled pieces in here. It's not funny. It's just not funny anymore. Okay, building up blue. Oh, that's interesting. I suppose I could do something like that. The lower part of the wall. But let's see. What do the insides of this bit look like? What are we doing in here? Okay, you're building up. But what about the insides? Come on, show me. Show me what you got. Man, it's like they're they're literally building up each level. Okay, now I see. This one is going to be annoying as hell. Got it. Okay. So, let's take a look downstairs, and we're going to get a little preview of the nonsense that's coming up. And I have to make some executive decisions. Because this is a case of where we have to avoid overbuilding. And that is a real danger. Because when you overbuild, you hit complexity, and we don't want to do that. But yeah, I was in the room to decorate. Some of the decorations are part of the build, but it still limits what we can do because we can't put down any of the thing, and then it's just this empty structure. So they want us to place a whole bunch of these walls here, and every single section here is where they want these to go. And I'm disinclined to do that. Yep, absolutely disinclined. So we are going to look for an alternate and see what we can do here. Friendly neighborhood. Now let's leave you out of this for a bit. Okay, so can you fit in here? The whole thing can fit. Perfect. So let's turn this upside down. Let's just get with it immediately. Start the program. Start the show. Let's go, 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 go. Oops. Don't want that. It's time to start the music. Oh boy. I want to get sued again, don't I? Oh, I mean, not sued, but you know, copyright struck. Same thing. Close enough. Alright. Base building 101. Build something that you can build. Or make something up on your own. If you're gonna copy something, try to be inspired by it rather than trying to do a blind copy. Otherwise, you're gonna end up nowhere. Doing a lot of nonsense. So, word to the wise. This is why I'm not trying to copy this blindly, by the way. Yeah, exactly. It's a lot more fun when you can just create and be a little more fluid. This is a really good guide on the structure of Imperial buildings. So this is actually one of the really good things that that the mocks are brilliant for. Now I'm going to reduce my footprint here by not using two of these. I'm going to use a double. But anyway, the mocks are really good if you want to start getting ideas about how you can improve your building, for instance. What you can do better, like how to get a much better idea for building Star Wars. Because if you go with just the base instructions that we have with the standards kind of Star Wars models, it doesn't really leave you with a good feel. And I got to be real about this because it's just a reskin of the other pieces of the castle pieces and the log cabin pieces. So I think that's why some of that may have felt like a punch in the gut to us last May when we finally got Star Wars, and it was not Star Wars. It was just a cheap reskin. Well, maybe not cheap reskin, but when you have a wall that's not fully Imperial, but it's a log cabin with Imperial pieces stuck into it and a couple logos, it doesn't feel great. You lose some of the excitement and some of the cool factor. So like I said, I'm going to be brutally honest about that right there. I'm not going to go on a rant or a diatribe about it. It's just I'm going to just express some of the disappointment that we felt, and it was just we wanted more. We just wanted. We expected slanted walls, space doors that you could put on a spaceship and fly, and that wouldn't melt away immediately. That was a disappointment. Huge disappointment. When I built the Razor Crest for the first time, for instance, I was so excited to get it into the air, and I was wondering why my garage doors kept vanishing, because I had worked out the whole system of actually being able to place the garage doors, but only to be met with disappointment. Disappointment. Hey, I wonder if I could just put this upside down now. I know it may not let me do it, but let me just see. This is what I call. This is what we're talking about with some of the experimenting. because these are natively turned this way. So that should be the right height. Why aren't you doing the right thing? All right, green. There, green. And see, stuff like this, basic stuff like this, that would have been so cool to see. I'm actually wondering if I place that at the bottom and then have the higher angle down below. You know what? Let's try it out. Why not? I mean, we're at this point. Okay, so it's going to give me a little bit of trouble. But you know what? Trouble is worth it. Everything can't be easy. There we go. So we did that. And then we do, where is it? Nope, wrong one. Okay, so now I need to get back to the proper level. So bring this in here. Same height. Nope, wrong height. Watch your placements. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands. We're gonna do the twist and it goes like this. Come on, let's twist again. Like we did last summer. Hey! Now that is interesting. So, I am going to put this out there. What do you guys think? Should we go with a high and then low and then a low angle like this, or should we go with this one? Okay, let's put it to a vote. 1 for column 1, 2 for column 2. Come on, chat, help me out here. Inspire me. All right, while I decide on the columns, I'm going to start on the other side. Let's see if we can take this over. I know I have to destroy a bunch of this, but you know what? I'm going to get for the alignment. One of the things that we don't have in here, we don't have any stairs. The mocks have. We have no use for. Oh, I'm on Twitch. I'm so sorry, guys. I was looking at the Twitch stream, not the multi-stream. So I have no idea what anybody was saying. I'm gonna have to pull it up over on whatchamacallit, on YouTube and to catch up. So sorry, guys. My apologies. I was here thinking you guys were being very quiet. I even have the wrong title. Oh my god. 17 watching. Hey guys, there we are. I can now see you. Opsman, Rooster, Neva. Okay, I don't know. 2. Shadowspell, hey. Arizon, Sir Laughs a Lot. Oh, okay. I am so sorry, guys. I did not realize that you guys were were over on the YouTube. So there we are. I am now looking at the proper one. So if you guys, decide what you want to, I'm gonna just do a whole row of the alternate over here. This is what we're building out today. This is a base. I drove flew the interceptor over, and I'm trying to build this base and trying hard not to hit complexity. So cross your fingers. All right. So while I decide on what I want to do here, 912. All right. So let's just get this all lined up properly so that I can know exactly where everything goes. Come on. Get over there. Because if I can line everything up from here, they should go. This is close. One. Okay, here we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. So the other side. Like I said, this is probably going to change. Most likely going to change, but at least we have some of the groundwork. 3, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we can turn this down. Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Oh my god, I just had the worst mix in my head. It is kind of, I think this is inspired by Andor. There's a lot of really cool Andor stuff that I was just looking at, and things, it was based on these real life locations that you just want to go and visit, like the ISP building. My god, I wish I could have the wherewithal to build that. Now I was hoping Mr. Black would get around to watching the series, because I know he would see the ISP building, and I would come in the next day and see this gigantic build going on. Okay, good. Because the ISB, I mean, even the inner chamber and everything, absolutely brilliant. They use real life Pardon? Where? Yes, it is. Mr. Black was asking if it was a complexity build. That's all he wants. You know what? I'm going to go change the name of Mr. Black's channel to the Complexity Builder. That's it. You are now the Complexity Builder. That is your moniker. And you and Shadowsfell will have to battle for the title. Oh, good God! No wonder I'm going slow. I'm practically buffering over here. Oh, good God! Oh, I was actually thinking about that when I was firing my guns last night for that video that I did. That I wish that I had one set of cannons on one channel and then another set of cannons on the other channel. Yes, Mr. Black actually has the same concept, and he wants to have a barrage. So if you set the cannons on different channels, you can have a constant stream of fire rather than waiting to reload every single time. So we're on the same level of thinking about the what's the word I'm looking for here? What's a good word for it? Utter pants crapping chaos. Yes, you will see the full destructive power of a cannon. It's I'm sorry, I have to. It's a canon event. No, I didn't have to do that. I wanted to. Don't shame me. I can feel y'all judging me. Okay, is this 6? Beautiful. All right, so it means I can get over here set up as well. Perfect. I wish they gave us some 4x6s. That would be nice. I would love to go and work for Lego, just so that I could go and design some of these kits and put in some pieces, just so you guys can have the pieces you need, and really go to the mattresses for it, and go like, yeah, but it would really, the piece really needs this one piece right here, and I know what you guys can get up to with it. Just saying, wish list type of thing. Yeah, I sometimes think that some of the designers are actually thinking like that, where they actually go and play the game, and they're like, what, the players need this, and they just like sneak things in. But that's my head canon. So nobody quote me on that, please. Because the designers have got to love this game more than anybody else. All right, let's have a look here. And we're gonna get, all right, this is Fortnite Festival. It has 6 by 6. Hold on, my wife is talking to me. Let me put a mute. All right, hold on a second, guys. I have to check my email and send email.
Either one, I can send it.
Okay. Momento. What? Oh, right. Oh, today's election day, apparently, here in Canada. Edited pieces one by one. Yes. Okay, here we go. And attach. Okay, let's try this again. Or rather, let's continue again. Let's continue that we have stopped. Oh my god. All right, we keep freezing. I know they put out a patch yesterday, and it did seem to improve a couple things, but it actually locked me out of the game a couple times. When I tried to get back into this world, for instance, it was just like, yeah, no, that's not happening. You need to go away. Yeah, I was just trying to load in. Simple load in, that's all. And it was given an error immediately. Friendly neighborhood. We're going for the 8 by 8 on this one. And the 8 by 8 gives, that's not 8 by 8, that's a 6 by 6. Hello. Hi there. I didn't know you existed. 6 by 6. Oh my god. I have to redo those floors. All right. 8 by 8. So the entire section I just did, I had to redo. But I'm not going to stop right now to do that. I am going to keep on moving forward because that is a cosmetic issue. And that is something that I come back, because right now we're trying to get the structure down, and the structure is super important. Without the structure, we can't know what we're looking at. It doesn't look so awesome. Oh my gosh, could it be delivered? All right, I have to send this again. One second. Okay, so okay, we got to do that. Okay. I was just trying to send an email to my wife, and it says that it's undeliverable. It's to her office. Of course, she's going to give me the hairy eyeball, so I want to avoid that. So I haven't earned the hairy eyeball. Nobody earns the hairy eyeball. Okay, let's see. Okay, so are we at the end of this thing? I think we're at the end of this. Can we get there? We can get there. We can do it. I would love to have used the 4x4 pieces, but imagine the complexity that would take just to get the entire area. I mean, we're already using the floor piece and the and this other piece in here, so it's a little ridiculous. We've had to go one wall higher as well. Was this 16 over here, or was it 12? I forget. Let's see. This was a 12. Coming right. Okay, hold on. I was a little early. Let's do that again. Okay, decision time. No. Oh, hello. That's a 6. Let's get there. And then let's get this, because hello. All right, decision time is right now, because I gotta do my walls. So, which is it? 1. Okay, we're going for 1. Mr. Black has said 1. Okay. So this is oh my god, I can't even give you the name of the build. What is it? This is from Rebrickable, and they don't even give me the name of the builder. I have to look into. They should really make some things a little easier to find. Good gosh. I think it would be on the front. Okay, here we go. Wilma 62. Oh my god. Okay, you guys, you have to really. This is just a general statement to everybody. When you're creating a name for yourself, please make it easier for people to spell and find. I'm begging you, because I would like to give this guy props right now. Proper props. And I can't even really pronounce his name. Am I saying it correct? Wilma? Feels almost like a name that you choose. No, I should not criticize people's names. I mean, like, look at Mr. Black 333. Dang. For the longest time, the thing is actually Mr. Black 333 Dan G. But for the longest time, I wasn't even thinking about it being like Dan G. It was only until he actually said his name, and it's like Dan G. That was like, oh, Mr. Black 333 Dan G. Okay, that makes sense. So like whatever else I was coming up with in my head was just absolute trash. So I do apologize, and I should not criticize anybody's name choice, especially when I myself am named Mad Puck. Like, come on, seriously, dude. So I'm just gonna point that out. Oh, wait a minute, why is this different? Mr. Black, why is this different? Oh, because I turned it upside down. So the straight side was straight. Oh my god. All right, we're going to have to turn everything upside down. Turn it upside down. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Turn the beat around. You actually envy like Haskins sometimes, because he's got this just basic name, Haskins, and kaboom, so descriptive. Because he plays with toys and he makes things go boom. I'm sorry. Sometimes some nonsense comes out of my mouth. I do apologize. It's just like stream of thought nonsense sometimes. So I do apologize. Hold on 1 second. All right, so I gotta do the flip this so we have it set. Once you have one piece set, you're good to go. All right, here we are, 9:30. Okay, I don't hold any illusions that I'm going to have this entire floor finished at the end of this morning's build. But is that turned upside down? Okay, good, it is. It's kind of hard to tell. There we go. Ah, yes, there we go. So there's this particular trick of the game that you can use for destruction. If you have like multiple pieces connected, hit the second one from the end, and both pieces will be destroyed. It's also one of the things that allows you to keep 7 pieces together. If it's attached to something else, it will not be destroyed. If it's just free floating, then it will vanish off the face of the map. All right, here we go. We're gonna lay these guys down, and then we're gonna get to the other side. Get on through to the other side. Right. I do like the forward movement on this. Now, one of the reasons that I actually started to look at the mocks in the first place, by the way, was not just because of the ships. It's because with the buildings, there's like so limited detail sometimes that comes from Lego. And even though they have some of the areas built up with interiors, it's usually like so limited and more focused on play than any kind of reality that it's kind of hard to get the full idea of how places are used. So I'd actually been looking at oh yeah, I was thinking about doing that bottom piece. Okay, let me just do this quickly. What was I saying? Oh, right, the interiors. Interiors are like massively complicated to even find any good reference material on. Oh, hey, C3PO. Design with intention, pronounce letter by letter, interpreting a phrase. Okay, I'm not going to pretend to understand what you're saying. So, best I can do right now is, huh? Explain for us, please. I would really love to understand. Sincerely. If it's a joke, I want to be involved. Because I mean, I like a good joke as much as anybody else. No. All right, let's pretend that didn't happen. And moving on, pretending that didn't happen. Here we go. Come on, be good, and stop being frozen. Here we go. I can hear the walking of feet, like a peely is stuck somewhere. Maybe I should have used a different color, because they did use a different color here, like frost pine or something. Would be good. All right, let's get the next section of wall up, which kind of complicates what I was actually trying to get to, but you know what? It should not be a problem. Let's just lock that down. And then we're going to move up our half wall. Oh no, I think C3PO is buffering. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Dude, that was a complete tangent, and I lost myself. So I apologize for not even staying up to date on what I was saying. So apologies. All right, we are using the walls here. So how can you not smile? You were speaking about usernames. I was replying mine designed to pronounce letter by letter. It reveals a phrase with an added smile. Yeah, well, yes. Well, do you prefer to be called Obi-Wan or C3PO? Sorry, I forgot to comment on how clever it was. We see so many names. Hold on.
Call me stupid.
Your life.
Okay.
I didn't mute. Okay. My wife needs me to send this email again. So hold on a second. Undeliverable. A. Attach. Attach. See? It's all there. And send.
There's croissant as well. There's a croissant in the garbage.
He didn't like it. I don't know what's going on. Boys' taste buds are off. All right, so there we go. Buffering, buffering, buffering. C3. Why don't I just call you Frank? All right, here we go. Undeliverable? Nope. All right. So it's 9:39. My God, it's still early and people are already sending me emails about work. Nope, you don't get me for another 20 minutes. Nope, 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 not happening. I shouldn't even be looking at the email, but I just had to turn on the email to send an email to my wife. Talk about compartmentalizing. All right, let's see what happens here. All right, here we go. We got this area done. You know, and the thing is, these slants say Star Wars more than anything else. It's not even the symbols or anything. You don't need to have like a bunch of Imperial symbols and flags around. It just has to have the feel of Star Wars. And just this one area alone does so much work without a single symbol in place. No banners or anything. I mean, like the military complex is so vastly different. And they operate on different rules. It's a different level of fanaticism. Oh, I meant to change the color. Dang it. Okay, so I'm purposely reducing the number of pieces that I'm using here by just doing the front, the back, and the top because it's going to be covered. Anything that I can get away with and get back some of that complexity, I'm going to do it. And right now this is going to be cut off, so you know, whatever. 1, 2, 3, and okay, so yesterday's morning building experience was beautiful. It was great. Did not have that many issues. This morning after the patch, we do have some stuttering going on. So their patch may have made things a little more difficult. Oh. Okay, now that is out of alignment. So let me get rid of this. And get this back in line. Okay, so we actually brought it up to here. How did I do that? I'm one stud off. How? It shouldn't even be possible to be one stud off. Unless I started too far forward, too far back. Okay. I see the problem. I did start too far forward. So I'm going to fix that. This is the one case where I will destroy something because it's not just purely cosmetic. This is structural right here. you count wrong, you gotta get your count right. And I count wrong so much. So much. Alright, so there we go. It lines up to that. It's beautiful. Such a beautiful thing. Reminds me of Pearl Jam. It's a song by Pearl Jam. That's strikingly, hauntingly familiar. Okay, what is going on here? You shouldn't exist. Bye-bye. There we go. This side of perfection. Alright, good. Now that we have decided, I can go and lock this in and finish up this side and add on the walls. Oh, I have to look at the outside walls because there were no spaces set aside for the walls. Oh, I was saying about the mocks earlier, like just following some of the instructions, is that I remember the first times that we were actually building freeform in this game. I hadn't really followed any of the mocks, any of the prefabs, except to advance the game. So when we first started, I think this is something that we all did. We didn't quite understand or quite grasp the fact that the interior walls and exterior walls were one stud off. So we would be using some of these walls interchangeably. And when you're putting floors, we weren't actually planning for the wall space or anything. It took a while for that to really catch on. And for us to really say, oh yeah, maybe we should be paying attention to how we should be building. I know a lot of those mistakes were made, but people adapted. And if you look at any of the pre-builds, anything, even in Lego, there is a lot of that going on. It's like a standard structure of the game. It's just built into it, where you have certain structures that they will go lower, and then anything you place on top, it will go on top of the floor. What are? Oh yeah, okay, yeah. I saw your pictures in Craftopia, Jared. Sorry, I was not ignoring you. Just trying to get locked in on this build. All right, let us. Move in here. Okay, excuse me. Woof. Oh, dang. Oh, man. Oh. If you should see some of the things that these guys got up to. Like, this guy had infinite bricks. I swear. Infinite bricks. What the hell is going on around here? Dude, that does not make any sense. Okay, the front of this is actually really wild. Let's just get rid of our beams here, our guides. It's 9:47. We have 10 minutes left in the stream. So we're going to take a look at what we've got today. And I may lay down some of the exterior walls. Thank you, Captain Jared. I appreciate your grace. Wit and charm. All right, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to treat the outside wall a little different. I'm not going to do the same thing I did on the interior wall because we're going to end up using like a lot of pieces if we did that. But I do need something that's going to give me some space. I wish we could use these, but this is not the same height as the foundation pieces. And I need something that's going to be roughly this same height as this. So yeah, this is not the same height. See? It needs to be 3 high. I mean, I could just use the Moss Isley fence pieces. Like, we're severely limited in our options. Roof pieces could be interesting, but that's going to be take 2 pieces, and I want to reduce what we're doing here. Let's see, haunted house. Because we could use something similar where we took the 16 and put it down, but this 2 of these high is going to be there, and then adding a lower piece, adding one of these is going to make it 2 high. So even if I did something like this to get it to the correct height, it's going to be incorrect, and I don't like this piece because of the look of it. And it is 2 pieces we're using. You know what? Let's do it, because even with the gray piece for the other side, it has its problems. And we're actually going to end up using 2 pieces anyway, because the 16 by 16. Oh. It says that I just got a new member on Patreon. Alonzo, thank you. Oh boy, you just have to get my my PDFs already. All right. In case you didn't know, I do have a Patreon, and the Patreon, I've been trying to prepare some PDFs of some of my builds. So the first one that's going to be available is the what's it called? The X-Wing. But as we know from my history with the X-Wing, we're having a couple of issues just getting that up and running, mainly because the structure is kind of fluid right now. I like that. I like that more than I thought I would. Wow. Wow. I'm gonna give the Christopher you know what? Here, I think that would actually work better. No! Dang it! Aim. I am aim assist. Okay, let's see if we can get through the rest of this without breaking everything. I do like the look of that. Are we buffering? Okay, so the stream is actually decent this morning. Good. I think we got our settings down. Woohoo! I really like that. Are you seeing this, Mr. Black? Yep. Yeah, I'm putting a 2 by a roof trim underneath. and it's adding a nice look. Do you dig it? Can you dig it? Yeah. Okay, then I'm keeping it. It's been approved by Mr. Black himself. So move forward, onward. Forwards ever, backwards never. I think just that space is just like enough. And then the variance of color is just, it's just right. So I can dig it. I think it's worth it, that extra hit. Color me wrong, but I'm gonna take it. Let me get a fence piece in here. Moss Isley Gray. There we go. Just cut that off right there. It's too far backward. One. Okay, here we go. I don't know what else is going to happen here for now, but at least I'm going to be ready for it. Oh, no. Let's try that again. Technology. You gotta love it. Okay, seriously, dude? Okay, look. You just need to be aligned properly, alright? Oh my god, this is so inconsistent right now. The lag is causing some issues. The camera seems to be a little erratic. It's like jerking all over the place. So I'm not having a great time at this particular moment. 9:55. Okay. Mr. Black, what have you been working on? Should I come and take a look? Okay. Got it. I don't know. I mean, at least it gives a 45. It just can't actually do very much with it. Yep. Okay, that's a little bit ridiculous. Okay, so the side. Okay, I'm just toss on the side. I am the Mad Puck 66. With me over somewhere in the world is Mr. Black 333, Dan G on Twitch, and Mr. Black LFC on YouTube. Make sure to go check his channel out. I did promise you guys a video. I'm sorry that didn't come out. Life kind of happened. I'm bad that way sometimes, but I am trying to get it out. Mr. Black has a new video that we have to release on his movie theater, and I have a tutorial that I am prepping on how to build a land speeder. Yes, okay, well, okay. We built the land speeder yesterday, but we're looking at the Rebel speeder, and that tutorial is all ready to go. So I gotta get it out. So keep an eye out for that. If you have your notifications on, you will get notified, and you get a chance to see what Mr. Black has been up to and build your own Rebel transport. We are continuing our countdown to May the 4th with Star Wars. and Lego Fortnite, and we're going to have an excellent May the 4th with all of the buildings and ships that we are creating for this. We're building a lot of stuff from the Lego store, as well as from mocks and from pure imagination. So what I'm working on right now is just this base. It's a mock from Rebrickable, and it's one of the cooler buildings that you'll see. I'll toss a link to this mock in the description so you can go check it out. And if you want to go and build it yourself, well, you can always go and purchase. No, I am not sponsored by Rebrickable or the builder of this, the creator of this mock. I am just sharing the love. So anyway, you can follow me, like the stream. If you're brand new here, please follow, like, subscribe. If you are coming back, thank you guys for returning. We have lots going on, including some brand new ships. That's one of my transport ships that I was trying to set up. Some brand new buildings and everything. And if you want to see how to build an epic rebel base or an epic Imperial base that looks like Star Wars and is not just a rebranded Mos Eisley build, then this is the place for you. So me and Mr. Black have put a lot of thought into really redesigning what Star Wars looks in the game, and we are going to be sharing that with you guys. So and hopefully it can spark some ideas and inspire some really cool builds. Thank you for joining. We stream every day from 8:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. And I will see you tomorrow. See you guys later. Dun, dun, dun,